Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my 2014 NFL Draft prospect analysis, and this video is for Alabama senior linebacker C.J. Mosley. Mosley stands at 6'3", 230 pounds, has been an absolute beast in the SEC at Alabama under Nick Saban in his career. The undoubted leader of the Alabama offense. You guys know the first thing I look at in any prospect is what was their actual productivity on the field. And to say you could check that box off for C.J. Mosley would be an understatement. As far as single-season tackles and the record goes at Alabama, he's second only to DeMeco Ryans with the season he had in 2012. He followed that up again with another great 2013 campaign where he was named the Alabama Crimson Tide's Defensive Player of the Week 11 out of their 12 games. So certainly, a guy that has the production on the field. But what sets him apart is two things in my mind. Number one, the fact that, and I know this term is overused a lot, but he's a coach on the field. His understanding of the game of football really sets him apart in my eyes. He's a guy that at the NFL level I feel can step right in and be the guy who calls the signals. It can be the guy who gets the defense set up the way the defensive coordinator wants it to, and be able to communicate that, and also be able to gain the respect of the veterans around him. That's a big benefit in this day and age in the NFL. So again, his football IQ really second to none among the linebackers coming out. So again, another check mark for him there. And last but not least, the NFL's turned to a game that's highly specialized, where maybe a guy is a two-down linebacker, maybe he's just a run-stuffing linebacker, or maybe he's just a coverage ace that comes in on a third down. Well, you get a guy in Mosley that you never need to take off the field. His athleticism, again, and his quick hands, as I mentioned before, really lend themselves to him being a very good cover guy as well. And, Nick Saban just glows about this guy, as do his teammates. And really anyone you talk to that covers Alabama football talks about how much of a dynamo this kid is. And look, I know in the NFL this day and age, a lot of value is placed on, a pass rushing linebacker. But I think if you look at some of the most valuable linebackers in the NFL are not pass rushers at all. A Patrick Willis, a Luke Kuechly, just to name a few. And I think Mosley, if he gets with the right team and in the right scheme, can definitely fill that bill and fit that mold of the Kuechlys and the Patrick Willis. Again, what sets those guys apart is, they're three-down linebackers, and to go along with it, have high football IQs and are leaders of their defense. That's the kind of guy I'm expecting Mosley to be at the next level. Now, with that said, where he gets picked, I think is going to have a lot to do with his medical evaluation. And I only say that because he's an extremely aggressive player that has led to him getting nicked and getting injured at times in his college career. So if he checks out well medically, I look at him solid as being a pick between pick number 10 and 15. If the medical stuff comes back and is maybe not as decisive and clear, maybe he's 15 to 25. But I think the team that gets Mosley is going to be a team that's going to have a steady linebacker. Again, a captain type of the defense for a decade. And I think anyone who followed Alabama football here while he was there can say the same thing. Guys, let me know what you think of C.J. Mosley. Again, for me, a very instinctual guy, coach on the field, but also a heck of a player that brings athleticism and the ability to play all three downs. Guys, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of Mosley. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm doing these prospect profiles all leading up to the draft, also covering the offseason wall to wall. So be sure to subscribe. It's completely free. Have a great night.